ran that away from Cool. It's just been so strong from him. They didn't really get to notice in game 1 because everybody else was doing so well as well. But let's see what it does cost them. Because Maokai's still up. That's not really a Royal Club pick, though. Yeah. Because they ban it out very often when they even are on blue side. So that's probably going to go over to OMG. They steal away the Janna. Lucian still available.
Yeah, Maokai, as you mentioned, during the regular season just once. They banned it a ton of times. They banned it a ton of Outworlds. They get the Janna, though, which leaves then Loveling that Kha'Zix, since they did ban Lee Sin and Rengar this time once again as per game number 1. Will they take Maokai for Go-Go in the top lane? Actually played it twice already at Worlds. Yeah. One was a win, one was a loss.
And Kola has also played Rumble twice. Now, his Rumble wasn't really inspiring. However, it's still a good champion to go against him. And again, switching off of that Maokai last second, they do decide to go with Lucian. More important for their bottom lane. Keep that away from Uzi, as well as secure it for San. You mentioned his stats here. He lost at Worlds with Lucian.
Yeah, he was fantastic on him, and he keeps San happy. And more to the point, Kola hasn't played Maokai certainly throughout this tournament. And if I look back to the previous, throughout the summer, just one performance on it. So they're probably thinking it's safe to let that one roll through to the second round of picks, perhaps. Korn this time going back, and well, maybe it's not so safe. It looks like it's going to get locked in for that top lane for Kola.
All right, so that is really, really good for Royal Club to actually get something Korn is comfortable on. Orianna, he's got so many games on this champion. Besides the Yasuo and Fizz, you know, this would definitely be one of his top, because he's got the other guys. Kola going to be on a sort of awkward champion for himself. Maokai hasn't played that many games. And then Insec is going to be back on that Jarvan, you know, which can have adverse effects for the team.
Much preferred Kola on the tanky Mundo, though, I have to say, than something that may be more traditional to him. And he's going to have, at least from the picks that we've got so far, a shield from Janna, a shield from Orianna. Could still be, you know, a Mundo-esque, I'm in your face, blocking all your damage type champion.
Plus, you know, he is a great delivery system for the Orianna ball. They can get good shockwave combos, and it is, again, as you said, tanky champion. Royal Club did really well using Kola as their point man. So once again, they'll have him as the point man on this Maokai.
No Nidalee play.
Oh!
Going in the top lane.
The Insec fiddlesticks!
Wow, okay. So, definitely shaking things up in game 3.
Yes. All right, so this adds a ridiculous amount of area of effect damage for Royal Club. Right now they have a crazy wombo combo that they can pull off, with Maokai Orianna sucking everybody into a great space for Insec ultimate with Fiddlesticks. And going against OMG, they will have Fear, which is amazing against Kha'Zix, and the AoE bouncing around Silence here. Crazy team fight here from Royal Club. No surprise there, they like the team fight. But OMG looking to split push. On the other side, locking in that Nidalee, which we haven't seen in quite a while at Worlds.
Yeah, it could end up then going to even a 1-3-1 push at this rate if they end up with Nidalee and Twisted Fate in the lineup.
Heavy split push here for OMG, which they already did show in the last quarterfinals. They executed it with the Zed from Cool. This time around, though, his Twisted Fate gonna be very good. Let's see what Go-Going can do on that Nidalee in the top line. I expect Go-Going to be the type of guy to go with Bruiser Nidalee, not mess around with any of that AP spear junk.
That's a tricky strategy from OMG. They want it, like you say, 1-3-1 split push, whereas Star and Royal Club are going to be all about the death ball. So the question is, who gets ahead early? How will this work out for them?
Well, it's going to have to also be about how many picks can Cool get. The early Twisted Fate ultimates are just as important as the late game ones for the split pushing. The early Twisted Fate ultimates, if he can get one of these side lanes ahead, getting Nidalee ahead versus Maokai, there is nothing that Maokai can do in the late game to handle a Nidalee split push. Even if you have a Twitch on your team and he comes out to surprise you, Nidalee can often get away. We'll have to see, though. Early vision control around the mid lane is going to be crucial, and Royal Club have been lacking in their vision control.
And that Twisted Fate ultimate, you know, you pop that Destiny and you suddenly see, oh, there's a Fiddlesticks in that there, Brush charging up, ready to jump on us, run the hell away from
it. Or a Twitch.
Or a Twitch coming up on you as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Both of these people are very fragile here, and if Twisted Fate can catch either of them, you know, off guard or even counter gank them, then they can turn it around very quickly.
Give them the vision they may well need. So with these lineups, Who do you guys at home think will win Game 3? Tweet us at LOL Esports and use the hashtag SHR win for Starhorn Royal Club and OMG win for Oh My God. And we'll, of course, check out the results in game. Big match coming up. All square, reset, back to a best of 3.
Okay, crucial thing for Fiddlesticks is he really needs to secure a blue buff at the beginning of the game. Also vulnerable to invades here, especially from a Kha'Zix. So it's going to have to be the whole team of Royal Club working through this early game here with Insec to try and secure him and make sure he doesn't get 3 buffed like they did in Game 1.
And, you know, it's not a little known fact that Royal Club work a lot with simplified English, with smart ping system.
Whoa.
This kind of combo could make it difficult for them to coordinate all that one going in, but right now it looks like we're going to have a big face check.
Going straight in there, Korn the one who gets gone down. Is he going to go down? One more hit comes in, Korn goes for it, touches and gets first blood. Going in trouble. They focus on the Nidalee, he goes down. Uzi gets the kill. The slow on Sam. Is it going to be enough? They have no vision. There's a good catch there with the void spikes being caught by the Howling Gale. He's going to get taken low. I don't think it's enough. Uzi honked in, not quite in range of the tower. And Starhorn Royal Club, they're 2-0 up less than a minute into the game.
You can just tell when both teams group up as 5 and they head over to the same spot on the map, there's going to be magic. And even though they face check 5 into 4, because they have the brush advantage, Royal Club get a huge advantage. Take out Cool. Cool doesn't get to do anything. He throws 1 red card and he's dead. There's the first blood. Korn's able to flash in, join the fight moments later, and once you get 1 person down, 1 person advantage in the level 1 fights, you can steamroll the other team off. 2 kills here. Very good early start for Royal Club. This is the tempo-based team. This is the team that likes the fast pace. It's going to be a good start for them.
And the champions that they've gone over to as well, 1 for Korn, 1 for Uzi. 2, you could argue, the big 2 players on this team. If things are to get going for them, Uzi actually trying to get in here onto Cool. He'll be able to pull out that combo. There are 3 men there. Is he going to go down? Poison's ticking. 1 more auto attack. Cool able to walk off. Use the ghost.
Level 2. Uzi not level 2, so he doesn't have Contaminate, so he couldn't pull the trigger at the end there. But I wanted to go back to that level 1 fight. 0 with the 5-man Howling Gale obviously started things off, but also the fastest first blood in the World Championships.
You got to expect that, though. It's asking a lot for Uzi to be level 2 at 150. But Uzi, it's so classic. You have to expect this when there's a Twitch lane swap. Very, very often, the Twitch will come mid with the ambush and get a good chunk on your mid laner. So they are actually the ones that initiate the lane swap here, OMG, and Cool, really, really far extended, had already burned the flash from the level 1 fight, takes a huge another chunk, blows his other summoner, and he's really far down in CS.
Well, you expect to going straight into that AD bruiser Nidalee and not messing around with any of that AP shenanigans.
I guess it's
Got the ring, it could be.
That was my point.
Yeah, okay.
I was basically just calling Kobe out, you know, for the start of this one. But going, we'll see how he does. Nidalee in a 2 versus 1. Yeah, he's going to get bullied around a little bit, but with the heal, with that spear at long distance, should still be able to pick himself up a decent amount of farm. This mid lane, of course, super interesting now. A kill and an assist for Korn, up by double the amount of CS over Cool. Cool's going to be hitting level 6 and then really making his mark because the lane phase is not going to be pretty for him.
And here comes Royal Club. Look at the vision discrepancy this time around. They got the early advantage from the level 1. They've got the only wards on the entire map. They are the ones that are going to get this early dragon because of the lane swap. San is up top, so very easy take for them. With Fiddlesticks, can just drain the dragon forever. And it's actually a pretty good aggro swap there from 0 with some fancy footwork.
Yeah, it's beautifully done. Starhorn Royal
Turning
Club
them circles.
take themselves an early, easy lead here. And a very strong start. Back and forth.
Something topside? What was that?
The last time these guys met in the playoffs, the final game where OMG came out 3-2 ahead, it was very much a back and forth affair, taking 1 game off each other all the way through. But there is the Dragon secured.
Going.
4 minutes, 14 seconds into this, and Going is still sticking around. They're coming around, they see the ward, but Zero might catch him with another Howling Gale. Don't think it's quite going to get on point. Dodges out the side, leaps away. Have they got the damage this time around? Insec with the fade to drain. The Contaminate's not quite there. The poison not strong enough as he chugs down the final health pot. gets away with his life.
Royal Club didn't commit to that gank. If they had just run straight past that ward, they would have gotten going. But they stopped, throw a couple hits on it while they reveal it with the sweeper, and in the end, Insec flashing over to get the fear, not able to quite pick it up. So some rare indecisiveness from Royal Club this time around. See if they can get him in the block.
Oh, Max Range took there. Insec's going down here. Can they finish him? It's Loveland that gets it, takes the bumps, says thank you very much.
Did we talk about his vulnerability to invades? Because that is a very, very real thing. Plus, Cloud with a great setup there. The vision control around this bottom side for OMG, unexpected because they have their duo top, but Cloud early roaming, makes the play for Loveling, able to land the hook, and now they can take over this whole side.
Stealing away the race, stealing away everything from them. San keeping that lane very much his, and very much in control in that top lane as he keeps it held strong. Cola doesn't want to go near it. Dead Center's not going to find its mark. That's a level 2 Cloud versus Korn as a level 5, by the way. Insec will drain that one down. So, differentials, once again, in this game could well be between the two top laners, Going and Cola. At the moment, it's certainly building up that way. And of course, Uzi versus San. These are definitely the big ones we want to keep our eye on. But this game's all about big team fight for Starhorn Royal Club, where OMG want to keep it in skirmishes, splitting. And Cole caught out!
Yeah, big shockwave coming in, but the follow-up, not sure it's there, but Cole going back in, will get himself feared, will get then surely going down with the ignite. One more tick will do it. Korn taking down Cole.
Don't know why he really wanted to get that gold card off, but it definitely cost him another roam. 0 this time getting through into the mid lane. Also, before this all happened, we wanted to point out that Cola, using his teleport into the bottom lane just to get that one lane of experience, there is that discrepancy for the top laners teleport. So we'll have to see if OMG can actually make use of this Nidalee advantage.
Zero and Uzi now onto this top lane. Try to stop San from getting all this free farm. Uzi will just go straight in, bully him away. Cloud then being brought up, level 2 still on the Thresh. Might be an easy target, especially if Uzi goes over that level 6 threshold, has his rat-a-tat-tat then available to really pump out that damage. We'll have to see about that though. That's a slight bit away at this stage. Leaves us then with that 1v1 down bottom, which, you know, for the start here, Cola 22 CS to his name, going in that 1v2 for quite a while, has got himself a second orange ring and a pair of boots as well, and is ahead on the farm front.
Yeah, anything to delay Cola on that Rod of Ages will help out. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one. Whether the junglers want to start looking there, because as it is at the moment, it's all been focusing, and for the first time actually, a little bit of focus on the mid lane, on Cool, helping out Korn in his mid lane, just want him going in this 2-0-1 he's got.
Yeah, he had such a great start to this with the level 1 kill, plus then the extra ganks shoving Cool out of lane. Korn's in a very, very strong position this game to help out, especially with those team fights. What I really want to watch, though, is the side lane bush control of Vision, because once Fiddlesticks hits that level 6, everybody has to watch out for the long-range ganks using his ultimate, and you have to control bushes further back than you normally do. The side lanes are going to be extremely important, plus you have to worry about the tri bushes and jumping over the wall.
Speaking of which, Loveling snuck his way in here, Cola unawares, but maybe the aggression of Going gives that one away as he eats up those traps and doesn't push any further than the mid lane. Has to be careful. Cool was also missing in that mid, which is immediately alarm on Cola. He's walking into a trap here, and Loveling is very much the bait going in.
Oh, can they kill him off? He's just hit level 6, gives him his ultimate. Twisted Fate gonna get involved in this one as well. Cola, 1 versus 3. He's going down. That's Going's first kill of the game.
Korn gonna shove up that mid lane as well with Orianna because they got the first Twisted Fate ultimate out. That was just another good gank there down by Leveling though. As we said, side lane bush control. Royal Club with the correct reaction though, trying to shove down quick.
Insec and Korn working what they can. Wildcards from Cool should clear this wave out. Does get himself the big siege minion as well, so it's safe for now. Hook on Uzi. This time they follow through on it. Cloud going in there. The exhaust used onto Sand, but Uzi's taken solo from this one. The flash doesn't get caught out with the play. Cloud got his own here. You can see Sand, he's had to back away. Zero punished him. There's no support coming. They're taking so low. He gets one go. Can he go for the second? The death sentence does not land. Uzi, though, tries to return with his rat-a-tat-tat, not close enough. But in comes Insec. He's level 6. He's going to go for it.
Double warded.
Yeah, they're going to see him coming in, but it might not even be enough. Here comes the surprise under the tower. They're going to take San. Can they get close? Insec tanking up the turret. Gets himself the double, but caught and Lovelin are on their way up. There is a stun card. Lovelin running, ignited up. Here comes the backup from Uzi as well. Meanwhile, Nidalee on the top side having to go here at Insec for the strain. It's maybe too much. As well. He's still running. They're all there as well. He's draining again from Millenium. Another spear. Surely going to run now. He's running now. He's gone.
Oh, wow.
That was just a matchup of wills. And going didn't want to pounce towards Insec to finish him off. Decided to jump away, whereas Insec, his only option is to stand there and drain. And he went with it, and he comes out ahead. The tower dive from Insec. Kakao gets double kills, and they're able to leave as well. Going thought for sure he was going to pick up this kill. Loveling able to jump out. Cool comes down to screen for him, and then he rightfully backs off because they had vision as well.
Oh,
this is what I can't believe, though. He pounces away instead. Right here. Oh, so close. The Orianna shield may have come in to save him, though. We'll never know. The split seconds there might have been the difference. Regardless, Insec got out with that play.
And while all that happened, Cola was just down the bottom, free farming away, and that's got him back into this lane phase against Going, who used his teleport to go up there. And now we see Star Royal Club moving in. Can they start off the Dragon? OMG in position, so it will force them away for now. Destiny up in a couple of seconds, but Starhorn Royal Club are starting off very, very strong here, and you guys at home clearly starting to see the change here as you begin to back and begin to believe in the power of Uzi and Insec.
Hey, after game one, we said if a small thing went different in the early game, this strategy looks great. With Insec not hesitating to tower dive, picking up all these kills inside the jungle. Now he's got mobility boots on top of his jungle item. Here comes the TF though. OMG gonna try to collapse.
Where's he going? He's going top side of the river. Gonna have to walk down.
Royal Club dangerous.
May Obi to Ophelia. There is the calling coming out the backside. Zero flashes. Lovelin is there and he smites down the dragon. There's a shockwave to pull two in. Kohler in the middle of them all. They take out Cloud, but can they get any more? Lovelin is low. Insec going for it. Will start the drain, but he's got 3 men on top of him now. Going will kill him off. 2 for 1 with the dragon. Uzi pops out. San pulls him down.
Whoa, all right. The dragon pit now is actually the death pit for Royal Club. All committing even after the Twisted Fate ultimate revealed them. Very, very dangerous play to corral themselves inside.
They lost so much there.
Everybody got poked out. Wild cards and culling. Plus the spam of the missiles from Loveling gets everybody low, and nobody wants to go up for this extra kill. Insec's the only one without fear on the front line because he's got the health. Nobody tries to challenge Loveling. They all try and flash out instead while Insec's dying. And Uzi, the ambush invisibility is not going to last long enough, so he has to give up another kill.
2 for 1 and the dragon all going OMG's way, and that puts them back in the lead in gold and items, and everything's working out once again. Back and forth. A merry-go-round right now this game. Cool. Got himself back in it, got himself going. Top lane also starting to work out, but Cola, we know, is going to take a while to get going in there, but Going himself. He's a long way behind in items still. Of course, had to go for that second door and drink to keep himself relevant, and that has delayed him. Now you see the Athenes complete. Slowed him a little bit. 80 carries. How do we see this going? San's back on his favorite. Uzi, well, he can play anything, and he tends to be on his favorite. Are we looking at towards play the drinking complete, and away he goes again?
For Uzi here, yes, definitely. Uzi's definitely the type of guy to keep on looking for those picks, especially if you can get backup. The problem is that there's a Twisted Fate on the other team that can counter gank anywhere, and it's a very big problem for Twitch being revealed like that. So we'll have to see if he again tempers his style. But really, I want to look at the team fight from this team because Royal Club had such a good team fight. If they don't set all themselves up corralled inside the dragon, taking damage from the dragon and taking poke from the OMG team, they've got a much better chance here.
Crazy start. Once again, 14.5 minutes, 6 apiece in kills. 1,600 gold lead for OMG on the red side. We are going to be seeing Infinity Edge done pretty soon. Kohler up top, he's going to go down here surely. Going pounces onto him one last time, and that's the killing spree for Going Italy.
Yeah, AP or Bruiser, whatever you're building it, it's a hard 1v1 matchup there for Maokai. Going with a great show of power, trying to take over his lane, and that's going to open up more options for OMG because they have the teleport. They can dive bottom. They've got teleport and TF ultimate ready. Everybody's in position. Uzi going to back off, though.
Zero's aware of it. It's a 3v3 now as Insec comes running in, speeding in almost, trying to land that Dark Wind and land the Fear. But Loveling hasn't backed away. He's still in the tri-bush. Top lane is being very much taken by Going in control. Cool, pushing pressure. A lot of tower damage on that mid lane, and it's OMG coming out strong in every single lane now. That's a big problem for Starhorn Road Club.
Wards exchange, and actually down the bottom we did see the ward go down, and I think that was going stop from TPing down. They had to put another one in. That tower is going down. That middle, that bottom outer turret is dead when San so wishes. Just wants to kill off a few more minions here before he finally pulls the trigger and finishes off the second one of the game here for OMG.
Crucial point in the game with both outer turrets going down for OMG to now keep that pressure on the side lanes and pull Royal Club back and forth. This is the point where Royal Club are going to have to make their move. Flash down bottom. Insec working on his arm guard to try and get his Zhonya's as quickly as possible. Be a very, very key point for their team fight.
No doubt about it. San is much more happier on Lucian than any other champion. Gigantic CS advantage built up over Uzi, who will himself push his tower, but again, Twisted Fate, ultimate, Destiny comes out, forces him away from turret, saves it, keeps it clear. That's on a fairly quick cooldown, so he can just keep doing that, keeping them away from the towers, not giving them any free gold or experience. Meanwhile, the mid lane, they start to focus. A minute till Dragon is up, and OMG are already looking to take control of the river. All
right, well, OMG do need to keep up their vision because their split push is very strong. You always have to worry about the Uzi coming in with Twitch, though, trying to assassinate people. That ward, seeing him go invisible at the beginning, Cool's able to back off. Let's see if they can actually turn this aggression around. There's no TF ultimate, so they can't catch it.
They're going for this one. The Cully comes out. He's hammered Uzi down. Can they finish, though? The hook goes on to Zero, and he dives right into the middle. Cloud going deep, but it looks like he'll pay off. 2 for nothing. Cloud now focused by Kohler, but he's not got the damage. Shockwave brings in Cool. There's the dive from Lovely. Insect hooked up, finished off. 4 men down.
Straight away turning this one around immediately. OMG, big advantage for them, but I don't think they've quite got enough. That death sentence ironically landing on Insec and pulling him into the team gave the opposition a couple of kills for Korn, and it was a 4-2 exchange.
OMG playing this beautifully. The 1-3-1 with deep vision control so that when Uzi makes his move to try and pick off one of the side laners, they can collapse on him, and even without the Twisted Fate ultimate up, they are still able to catch him, which rewards them not only with pressure bottom, but they actually switch over to take this dragon and barely finish it in time. No smite was available to them, so that was a pure standoff, and they were able to finish it just in time.
Whew, close fight. A lot of aggression, as we would expect. Here we go, this is the start.
So the Ardent plays into the culling. Great from San, all able to land on Uzi, forces the Insect to take some of it for him too. Zero then has to take the hook, and even under the turret, they're able to pull off the kill. Teleport out for Cola. Don't even have to burn one of their own. Insect comes in for the answer kills, did end up getting 2 as the hooks pulled him into range of killing Cool.
The flash play as well from Cloud there, nicely done, throws down the ultimate. Flash plays it out, and now we're onto a blue buff fight. Starhorn Road Club, they know they're going to defend this one strongly. They do
Insect got one.
Secure it. Insect got it, but it means it's not on Korn, who is a bit of a shining light for Starhorn Road Club in this game at 4-0-2.
So many of those have been going to Loveling, though. He's been the king of the Smite Wars. Twisted Fate ultimate pop.
Oh, the mid turret's theirs.
Especially now, with the spear actually landing there. Oh. Shield did come down, and Cool said...
Cool didn't follow through, yeah.
I'm off.
Backs away. So OMG gaining a fair amount of control, and now it's starting to cause problems. Style Road Club, every time that Destiny goes off, they are quickly backing away, and OMG are going to start using that to their advantage. We're going to see potentially a duel in the top lane. How strong does Go fancy it? Does he think he can take down Cola on his own right now as he moves up there?
Yeah, Joe has insight into the mind of Going. Yes, I can do it. He shoves him off, though, at least with the spear threat, and then coming around. Cola knows that he's in danger, so he's going to back off. OMG, it's so interesting how they like to go with this 1-3-1, but they always pack a good amount of poke in their teams as well. With the double AP from Twisted Fate and Nidalee, they even have the Kha'Zix as usual, and Lucian. So even if they decide to siege up, they still have good poke. Moving around the map here, though, they should be able to draw Road Club apart.
Oh, there's a culling coming through. Korn blast back, though, onto San.
Here it comes.
They may have done enough to actually force them away. Nidalee's there, Lovelin's there, shield from Janna. That's going to be 5 men. The rest of Royal Club are starting to close around, though.
Spears not quite finding their mark. Korn was taken so low from that. But again, that was the quick decisiveness that OMG have been showing throughout the last 2 best-of-5s, honestly. They were just the same against Nagne and Whiteshield, but look at this, Insec and Uzi ready to pounce. It's like, come on, push the tower, dive the tower. We dare you to go and commit to this, and San may well do that.
Watching the spacing here from OMG, though. Good disengage. They just have to spread out their pokers so they're poking from different sides of the lane. If Royal Club do not get their Wombo-y combo here with Maokai jumping in with the ball and Shockwave and getting Insec to ultimate on top, then OMG can spread out and kite back and easily turn it around.
Still looking there for something, some option. They've got Cool here to deal with because he's going to be pushing that bottom wave all the way down towards the inner turret. You can see already that Royal Club have decided to just let off a little, and probably will send Uzi down there in the end to finish off that wave, get himself some more farm. I mean, he's 60 CS, almost behind that of San at this stage.
Uzi fancies it. He's going to look for Cool here. He's got Insec with him as well. Insec's about to come into the try, but she's going to get spotted out. Comes around the side. Is he going to land the fear?
Early.
Not going to be able to get away the Destiny. Is it too early? That's the question. OMG, can he get away?
Early fear.
Wow.
Cool just gets out. Cool as a cucumber.
If you have the slow from Twitch going to come in on the backside and he can just silence, leading with the fear there. Don't know about that one. Cool able to get out of there.
Problem is, it's left a big opening, and Goin's the one that's pushing down on the top lane this time as he works it down, as Cola had to come around and try and force him away. Is at the moment batting away the waves, but Goin is just in free farm mode right now. He's incredibly strong, and once that death cap is picked up, there's going to start being some serious problems for Cola, and they're losing control of their own jungle now. You can see Loveling just taking away anything he pleases.
And Insec still unable to get up there and finish off that Zhonya is going to be a key part of his outfit. And it's obviously jumping in there.
And still unable to get that level 11 too. He desperately needs his 2nd level in his ultimate before their next team fight.
There it is.
There you go.
Oh. Who's he stealthing up? Is he going to go for
it?
He's
Careful about the hook.
San a little bit, but just not enough really up front. And I think he was a little bit worried about how many members of OMG were actually there. Cool's gone back to the bottom lane. No Destiny as of yet, though.
They're doing a good job pulling across. Oh, the flash in!
He's going for Cloud, but I'm not sure he's got enough to back it up. You can see he is only a jungler. He hasn't got too much ability power. And Cloud just happily absorbed that. He's got the Aegis on him. Of course, you have to pick up with a double AP, or well, a triple AP, technically, combo. So, good itemization from Cloud keeps him alive.
They need to be so careful here, though, Royal Club. OMG starting to move in. The hook goes straight down the middle of the 2, though. But they're starting to really strangle them out of their own jungle. Inner turrets up for the taking in all 3 lanes at this point. And it looks like OMG want to go down bottom. This is where it went a little bit rough for them before. We'll see what OMG decide to do. They've actually sent Twisted Fate again away to push down in a different lane. They've got a dragon coming up in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, this game OMG have done a very good job of playing to the strengths of their team. Constantly split pushing with the Twisted Fate, even though they have this great item advantage. They're not beating themselves into these team fights. Split pushing Twisted Fate, able to buy them some time here. They pick up the dragon, another objective, much more gold lead. Plus they get pressure on the turrets. Cool never staying in vision of the enemy team, allowing them to collapse on him. Playing very, very safe with his split push here. Hasn't really been caught out. Able to stay alive even when he has been caught out.
Double buff secured as well. That's Going that just got it. There's the Scrying Orb. We'll see Cool taking that one away. So both blue buffs secured for both carries on the team. San clears out the top wave, gets himself a chunk of farm, and OMG in full control now. Really starting to lead Star on Royal Club on a bit of a merry dance here. Hook from Cloud as he fancies going straight up against Zero. He always knows now he doesn't need a buddy system because he's got Cool in his pocket no matter where he is on the map.
Yep, and as you said, so many of these key items completed for OMG. Pretty much everybody across their team sitting in a really good spot now. That magic resistance aura going to do work, and we even have a cleanse on top of the Infinity Edge static shiv combo here for San. So this team, even if Royal Club get their team fight that they want, it's going to be hard for them to pull off. They have to get a great shockwave into Fiddlestick's ultimate.
So, OMG just waiting here at Baron, expecting Royal Club to step forward, trying to get some vision of their own. And, well, we saw it in the last game that Barons can certainly change things around, especially when you've got yourself an Orianna Fiddlesticks combo where the Baron pick just becomes all the more juicy for fighting inside of. I don't think OMG are going to make that mistake again.
You'd hope not.
You'd hope not, but yeah, I don't think they will. After last game, surely not.
Well, they're trying to bait it right now. Cool not showing on the map right now so that Royal Club get anxious. And they're heading over there. He's able to sneak in on the bomb side. Now finally does show his split push. And you can see the entire team backs off. Twisted Fate's ultimate not long enough to get all the way back up there from the bottom lane anymore.
That's the
so he's going to have to commit down to this bottom turret. Another small advantage game for OMG with this split push. No wards though. He's going to have to get a little bit deeper vision for himself because Corn's coming in hot.
Come around, but it is just the one burst, which is why he's sticking around. He's got the support now of Loveling and Going, and they may try and cut them off. There's the Destiny pulled. Are they going to go for Corn? Are they just going to play it as defensive? Yes, they will. But that's down for now. They don't get the tower. But good games.
And you can see he waited to pull that Destiny till the rest of the team started collapsing closer to. So if somebody was caught out of position trying to rotate down bottom against him, then they could immediately collapse on that person. OMG, their strategy is pulling Royal Club apart and then closing the pincer really quickly and jumping on anybody that's stuck out of position when Cool pops his ultimate for that vision. Nobody was quite out of position there though, so they just take the small advantage down bottom.
Forward wards as well all along that side. That turret surviving for now at least. But surely OMG just going to go once again over to Baron, clear out all those wards, and start this one over again. Quite a few around there, the Royal Club, so it's going to take the couple of scans there. Actually a nice one that catches both that corner brush and death brush ward as well. Slowly, OMG once again getting to a position to strangle out Royal Club. A lot of unspent gold, though, on the side of OMG that they could do with spending, and it looks like they are going to do that. San's going home, and Cool is going home as well. So they're both going to spend between 2,700 and 2,300 gold.
Aggressive deep warding from Zero, hoping back in on his speed there. Star Royal Club trying to shove this wave quickly up the top. They saw San go back, they saw Cullen being used, so they know they have a window of opportunity, which is why they're quickly going so aggressive in and around that river area. Oh, the stealth bomber doesn't quite work out. Going and San do manage to get away from that. That's 7 seconds of pain coming out from Uzi, not quite securing the kill, but by God, that was close on a 2v1.
They really needed that. Without the shockwave and without the spray and pray from Uzi, they don't have quite so many options this time around. OMG, though, with this squishier poke and split composition, they have to be careful. Even if when you have a lead this big, if you get caught into a bad spot and funnel in to a whole team loss, team fight to this Royal Club team composition, that you can still very easily lose this game. So they have to be very careful with their disengage and very careful and diligent to keep up their pressure with the split.
Well, they've got the waves past the halfway point, but they're actually pushing back in Royal Club's favor at this stage of things. So That means that OMG got
sitting on his pink ward.
Yeah, got a bit of work to do. That ward just around the corner there. Let's see if Insec can actually get in. Zhonya's Hourglass done for him now, which makes his jumps a little bit safer overall.
You always have to be extremely, extremely cautious and diligent with your vision control when playing Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks is all about vision control, getting that ultimate when the enemy least expects it. So having those pink wards and making sure that you are starting your ultimate from out of vision is key there. As you can see, OMG trying to ward all the little places that he could jump over walls from.
This is a tower.
Cool, messing up his last hits a little bit, but like you say, it will be a tower down this bottom lane. Not too many hits left on it. Mini wave will come in, and nothing they can do to prevent this one going down. So split push working out exactly as planned for OMG.
Got to keep up that pressure, and the split push teams, they look great until they lose one team fight and start to crumble. Right now, though, they're doing a good job keeping up the pressure, lane shove, take the neutral objective, increase that gold lead, and eventually they can build up a ridiculous item advantage, which will allow them to win the team fight anyway, as long as they can land some poke.
Well, Dragon 4 out of 5 this game in the hands of OMG. Royal Club once again just trying to force these waves back.
OMG just showed their hand. They just picked on the top inner turret and said, this is our next focus, next objective. Let's go back to where we were and keep on split pushing. Star Royal Club, they think it's all about trying to keep this Baron control, and while it does keep them a little vision in there, it's OMG that are the ones that are in control.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how important this Lucian is.
He's got Destiny, though.
He's already backing out with the recall.
He's going to get just about.
And he has been so good with his split push. In the quarterfinals with the Zed, this time with the Twisted Fate, OMG are running them ragged across this map. And it's been so well done, too. They picked the Nidalee and the Twisted Fate in conjunction.
They're still pushing.
And they've got a static Shiv Lucian to shove waves and clear waves so quickly.
They're coming around the side. This is a risky play. Yeah, they realize the danger. Of course, you can't have a Fiddle and a Twitch flank around the side of you and they back away. But that's damage on the inhib turret purely by Cool pulling everyone towards him. He didn't even use Destiny to see them coming in.
Oh, the spears are even hurting from this AP Nidalee now. Four-man poke squad here, and they use the static Shiv, the early static Shiv Lucian to go clear a wave really quickly. This is a key part to this team with the double split pushers. Make sure that your three-man squad can clear waves very quickly, and OMG have done it perfectly this time around, constantly pressuring at least two sides of the map.
The thing is, with all this pulling and pushing that is going on while it's working now, will become a bit of a problem when they get into the actual base turrets, because that's where Star and Royal Club can easily defend them, because at the moment they're just simply running them ragged around the map. But once they're in that tighter defensive mode, Star and Royal Club, they still have that crazy team fight, don't they? Like you talk about, the power that they can just jump on them.
Well, that's what we caution against, but the gold lead gets big enough.
Yeah.
You can just bring enough weapons to the fight that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, the poke's there, right, from OMG. You've got Nidalee spears going through, Void Spikes, wild cards, Sand can throw down the Culling, and all of a sudden you have to back away from those inhib turrets. We'll see, though, as this one progresses. For now, OMG seem fairly content with running the system that's worked out for them so far. There's another Culling from Sand, force that wave back. You've got Cool still on the top side of the map, but it's Korn actually that's been sent up there and tasked with trying to keep him up far away as possible.
Do they
from
dare?
that inner turret.
This is the question, do they dare? Of course, we saw Starhorn Royal Club's Baron Alarm. It was pretty potent in the previous matchup. It's what turned the whole game. They've got to be careful they don't fall for it. Uzi is stealthed up, he's looking, but I don't think he's going to find a target this time.
That's one of the main things that Royal Club have going for them, is that they've shown that they are willing to go for very aggressive plays. Their bold style shows to OMG that they are willing to call bluffs, and here goes Insec!
There ain't no party like a Royal Club party as they dive in the top of them. Insec will use the Zhonyas, and that right there is 2 men down, 3 men down. The 3 gets himself too, and they're going to take down this tower. Cool, though, as you say, he's on the inhib turret. There's a TP back there, though, and Royal Club are going for the inhib turret.
Risky play here, but it pays off as Insec parties in there. That's going to be 1 down. Turret's going down. Insec will finish his job, and he's going to back away. Job done by Star Royal Club. We talked about the risks, how they can get caught out with a split. Star Royal Club commit to a fight, and by God, does it pay off.
Insec party's hard, man. These guys just pull the trigger, and immediately they take an inhibitor, and they're moving towards Baron.
Well, what are they going to do? He's got to be cool here to be the hero. He's popped the Destiny. He's going to come down, but can he stay alive long enough? There is the knock-up. Surely they're going to go for him. Wild cards come down. Can they hold on to it? Cloud in the back. Going to get in there. No, they got it, but they might be going down. Uzi in there. He's destroying Cloud at the moment. Cool. He's going to fall as well. And the Baron goes over. And Uzi stays alive. But it's not over just yet. Lovely comes down as well.
They're going to pounce on towards this one. It's not over yet. The Howling Gales will force Doubling away. He hasn't got to jump away, but Sam's going to join him in the moment. This is so risky. The death time is a pretty long. OMG could counter this so heavily. They get all 4 members down. Zero, the only man to escape. The question is, can they take any more? San alive, they can push in on that inhib. They already got damage on this top turret, and they're going to push in with the wave.
Not too much of it, though. It might take him a while. Insec is up in 5 seconds. He's got mobility boots.
And he's got an ultimate coming back up. His Zonya's is also back available. He could go in there and just try and go big here for Royal Club. What's he going to do? Zero there with him. There's Insec speeding out of the base. Gets knocked back straight away by the Cully.
Whew, this game is wide open once again. Wow, 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 wow. This time around, it's OMG maybe trying to set up a death bush, but all the ultimates are back for Star on Royal Club. Reset the clock, get yourselves back in there. Forget the fact that you're 10,000 gold behind, because clearly it doesn't mean a damn to these guys.
Royal Club is such a great team to watch playing against a team that's trying to split against you and trying to poke against you, because they do not hesitate to go for those initiations. Just drop the pink ward and boom, and immediately start channeling that Fiddlesticks ultimate to jump over the side. But again, the gold lead is tremendous right now for OMG still, and now they've got an open lane into the base, so they don't have to funnel into one of these small areas that's going to hurt them.
Oh, Cloud going to get feared here. Zero will knock him up, but I'm getting too excited over that because he's Dragon here for Royal Club. No one around really for OMG. I don't see a Destiny being used for the Dragon when they've got this kind of lead. However, Lovely comes down. It's gone now.
More global gold to the team fight team. When these poke and split teams crumble, they crumble in spectacular fashion. Can Royal Club keep it up, though? One more team fight like that is what they're going to need.
Patient play from both of these teams. This is a best of 5 that's gone all of the way twice in the playoffs. In the regionals, it was all Star on Royal Club, 2-0. Clean sweep for them, but this time around, it's got a long way to go in this best of 5, I feel. This is not over, no matter who wins this next one.
We've got a late Medjais here from Zero. Zero, your team needs magic resistance or a cleanse. Not a late stacking Medjais. If you're going to win a team fight at this stage in the game and stack that Medjais, you're going to win the game anyway.
A little bit overconfident maybe, who knows? Sand not caught out like they think. Takes the lantern, pulls himself to safety. Zero being a little offensive there. Super minions, of course, in mid lane for OMG. Not too long left on them, but again at the top. But talking about jungle power, Insec, of course, on a Fiddlesticks, will start becoming a really scary monster as that ability power starts to ramp up.
Yeah, we've seen the team fight game-changing power that Fiddlesticks has, and why the only reason bringing him into team compositions, the CC that he can provide to one target when jumping in and taking everyone down. Talked about how important that early Zhonya's is going to be. He's got it now. He used it effectively with the tower dive and got Royal Club back into this game. But again, vision control is so big with a Fiddlesticks. And OMG were caught out once by an ultimate, unsuspecting Fiddle ultimate. Once that happens in a game, you pay very close attention. Anytime you shove any lane, have to have vision on the sides to see where Fiddlesticks is. You don't want to start out any team fights without that knowledge.
Look at that graph there, the goal difference over time. Royal Club with that early start, but since about minute 12, it's been all OMG. There is a slight dip back though, of course, with that push and the Baron coming in for Royal Club, and then, well, it kind of went the other way again as they lose 4 men pretty much instantly. But there is a Destiny. Where's he going? He's going into the middle of them. They're going to go for the fight.
Is it the fight they want? That's the question. The culling goes down. Star and Rookler back out 90. The hook on Insec doesn't get followed through, and Cloud's in trouble. He will get taken down. Sam picks up the side. Now we're going to see Insec figure out a way. There's the party, and it works out well. Sam in trouble. Has to flash away, and suddenly it's a 2v4 race.
Chase down there. Sam does get one. Zero flashes in. He lands the frost squeeze. Here comes the tree from the side. Cool flashes over the wall, but they don't care about Cool. They can push through to the base.
They were able to disengage that so well. Cola able to soak up the brunt of all the CC and the damage until Corn was able to arrive, and they turn it around. A little bit of an overextension there from OMG.
They're going for it.
Royal Clubs are looking to win the game.
They're going to go around. Cole's got the card, but he's not going to land it. Cola's taking a couple of tower hits. The shields from it. Is it going to come around from Zero? There's the minion wave. One Nexus turret goes down. The second is being pulled. Zero caught out. He's going to get dropped. Not quite. There's the Nexus turret finished. OMG are going to spawn it. Surely. No, they have to back away. They have to back away. They cannot risk it against OMG. And they will get out to safety. But by God, can Starhorn Royal Club turn these fights around? There's the Destiny. Cool's going for it.
No, he doesn't have it.
Kog'Maw coming in. Uzi though, going to try and push him back here, but the heal will get all that health back. Oh, no! Uzi just got it. Kog'Maw bounces in there, picks up the kill, and that are the kills coming back now for OMG. They're pushing through.
They can finish it now. They're going to try and turn it around. There's only Insec and corner line. There's 50 seconds that time on Uzi. This was the risk. This was what they knew they had to back away from. They're lacking in the minions. I'm not sure if they want to commit completely to it, but the wave is coming through. They may only get an in with this one.
OMG gonna have flashbacks to Fnatic this game. This is going to be an intense base race game. How much can they get off of this though? Long death timers, everybody not up. They're destroying the base. Inhibitors on all sides taking damage.
Well, that inhib is going down, no question about that one. Front
turret
may fall as well, that will go down. So middle's down, top's down. Will they go bottom? Good damage there onto Cloud. The rest of the team starts to spawn in. Cullen will try and get them low, but OMG moving out now.
10 seconds left on Baron. If they overcommit here, if OMG overcommits and gets caught, when Uzi comes up in 9 seconds, then the Royal Club can still win the game. OMG are committing really hard here though. Uzi up in 3 seconds.
Uzi could go in deep. That Cloud's gone down. Get on towards it. OMG just scattering like the wind. And Starhorn Royal Club, they're pinging on the Nexus. They're going, look at Uzi. He's already going there.
The rat running up the mid lane here. Insec will go. Cola, Zero, Corn, they're all there. The recall. No, they're turning around. They're turning around here. They're going to try and see them. They've got Needly. They've got Kha'Zix pushing through. Surely they're going to lose out. Look at the recalls in mid lane. They're coming back here. But Royal Club still have 3 men going. There's 30 seconds for Cloud. They're spawning for Cool and San. This is Royal Club's game.
It's a Chinese relay race. Everyone back and forth from now. They're going to do it.
The sapling landed. It stopped the recalls. And Starhorn Royal Club being back behind the whole game and come back with a brilliant couple of team fights. What a turnaround. Insec with the Growth Storm. Absolutely pivotal in every single fight.
Telling you, when these poke and split comps crumble, they crumble in spectacular fashion. The AoE team fight of Royal Club comes through in the end. That one almost gave both sides heart attacks.
Almost gave me a heart attack. I don't know about those guys.
You almost broke the stage, Joe.
Yeah,
I don't know anything else.
I jumped up, and I'm not a small lad. I'm surprised it actually held us up here. We almost went through the floor. What an amazing ending to that game.
And that
it's only the 3rd game, guys, in this best of 5.
But look at OMG. Some of those look devastated. How much of an effect has that mentally had on OMG? They were leading the game. They were a little bit undecisive. They were trying the split, but it got them caught out too many times. And you saw the relief on Star Roko's face. How much confidence is that going to give them? Uzi, he was loving the end there. And Insec, my God, he's stepping up again.
I'm telling you, overcommitting to that 3rd inhibitor, you can lose the game at this point if you commit like that. And they didn't respect the AoE. What we've been waiting for the whole game, to see that Maokai shockwave with Orion into the Fiddlesticks ultimate. We finally got to see it for the last 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you only have to do it once. If you can hold on long enough to build your items up, one time is all you need to push it back.
Can you feel your arm go? Are you okay?
I tell you what, we talked about Fnatic being involved in games. It's OMG that are always involved in absolutely epic games. They have had some stunners this World Championships, and that once again delivered. What a best of 5.